Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Tristan, your local yokel, your big friendly giant online. We are going to play some games from my childhood. I thought I'd start off with a lovely experience. It was CROC, vibrant, colourful. This is the Dark Souls of 3D platformers, or at least that was my idea of it, my impression of it as a child, because there was just, it kicked your butt sometimes if you couldn't figure the thing out. And so we're going to go off. It's me, my co-pilot Naya over here, lovely doggy sleeping on my lap, and it's a lovely winter's day, so excuse the beanie and the jersey, but it is hella cold in my town. So we are going to play some lovely games. Let's go on this adventure. So CROC Island 1, level 1, and let me know guys in the videos if you'd like me to input the intro videos. Here we go, stage 1, level 1. Gonna collect all our crystals quickly, do some Michael Jackson flips and turns. This is a gobbo. Every stage has 6 gobbos. Now the gobbos you want to get, because once you get 6 gobbos you get clearance, and then it ties into jigsaw pieces which you collect throughout the island. And if you collect all your jigsaw pieces for the island, then you unlock the secret island at the end of the game. So you got to, there's a good level. There was an early game that did like completionist runs and stuff, so there was some good achievements to be able to be done in there. I loved this game so much as a child because it had such great vibrancy in the colors. I love vibrant games. I personally struggle a lot with games which have a lot of muted color palettes. Fallout 3 would be a good example. When you're in the wasteland and it's all muted browns and such, it's a very, very difficult game for me to get behind. It's a great game, but it's a bit difficult for me to play, to casually enjoy because of those colors. And then like you'll see, like Skyrim did it much better, Oblivion was pretty good, Morrowind was fantastic. Morrowind's a great game. So also guys, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be running these games into lovely little chopped up sections. Let me know if you like the longer form formats of a playthrough, where I can talk a bit more, discuss what I'm going through a lot more, such, or if you would like more of kind of like a game review, or if I should just split it. I should just say this is gameplay and then the next one is game review, and we can do it like that. We can do long format videos, short format videos, however you enjoy, what you prefer. I do want to do 2 separate types of game recording. I'm going to be playing the games of my childhood, stuff like CROC, Earth 2150, fantastic old games I found, Lords of Magic. Those things I only had demos for now and then. Those were fantastic. We used to get there was a Computer Enthusiasts magazine that did the circulation in South Africa way back when. It was called PC Format, and later on we got circulation called NAG magazine as well. And those magazines were great when you could afford them. Or I come from a little farmer's town, so like the little markets would almost never hold those magazines and stuff. But if you came through to the big town and you had some money, or you could guilt your parents into it, then you could pick up that month's issue of PC Format or the NAG magazine, and then you could get yourself some new demos, some new games, and then it was like, oh, hello good man. And then we would explore those discs top to bottom. We would find every demo, everything, get it working, badger our parents to solve issues that we had no understanding of, that they really wanted to do nothing with, and it was just great. It was absolutely great. That's how I got my first copy of the demo of MechWarriors 4. Lovely old orange PC Format CD, MechWarriors 4 Mercenaries blazoned across the top. Microsoft Faster Studios exclusive, and I was like, what? Big stomping mechs? Hell yeah, this is the thing for me. It's going to be fantastic. But anyway, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent, and anyway, this is about the first level. This is the first island. There's all the secrets you can see here. I've collected all 6 gobbos. We collected all the lives, and I showed you the secret stage in the beginning. We can get some extra lives, and this is all the crystals in the first level, so you can end the first level is about a perfect run. As far as I understand it, I could miss something as well, so we're just going to save our game. There we are. Right, level 2, lava pools. Let's see how this goes. Oh, damn. Damn, there's something I forget about this game. I can never remember this level if I must. See, there's two of these tunnels here where you've got to break through the logs. There's one on the upper outskirts, and there's one in the lower drums. But I can never remember, do we go top one first or bottom one first? Because if you do one, it will cut off the other. Alright, this guy is a range minion, and so a simple jump attack solves him. It's good to practice your advanced moves early on in the game, because later on this game will kick your butt, particularly when you're trying to run and do little jaunty adventures, you know, platform to platform. You got strafing maneuvers as well, as you can see. There we go, shoots again, kick his butt. Okay, we're just going for the top. We're up here already. Boom, down the tunnel. Here we go. Okay, this was the correct one. This was the correct one. You can just lie down. Just lie down. There we are. There we are. Gonna get a crystal. So this is one of the cool things you can do in the game. When those guys are under you, there is a button for camera control. I can't remember if it's Control Alt. I can't. We're gonna wait for him to go out. All right, here we go again. If you guys hear some dogs barking in the background, I do beg some forgiveness. I don't live in one of those lovely, well-to-do neighborhoods, so it's all quiet and peaceful. Most of the people in my neighborhood need dogs for security, so every now and then they do go off. So very good thing in CROC to get used to is positioning. You got to get used to your positioning, and with positioning, you got to get used to strafing. So you got to get used to moving your steps left to right. And also, when you're in the air, you'll see if you jump and you push your strafe buttons, it starts rotating. So that was one thing that seemed to get the console people a little confused. It was never really a problem for me on the PC, because you get used to your 180-degree flip, which is fantastic. And then while you're running, also your strafes and turns. Sorry guys, the keyboard I'm playing with is a difficult keyboard. They say never blame your equipment, but I do, because this stuff was made in China. There you go, that's okay. Anyway, so we lost some crystals there, that's alright. We're doing the Iron Man run, so I'm not going to try and do any saves coming or load things unless I do something horribly wrong, or like my keyboard breaks. My escape button on my keyboard is the easiest pops out. There we are, let's kick his butt. We got our gobbo, go through the door, here we are. Oh, the reason you saw me didn't jump down the tunnel with the worm in the earlier stage of this, when we chose the correct pathway to go down, is generally CROC won't nest secret areas within other secret areas. I'll show the ones that I am aware of, but it's generally not something they really worry about. Playing 3D platformers as kids was also really nice, because it gave you better spatial awareness and understanding of how basic principles, gravity, forces, rotations, basic geometry and stuff worked, and it was lovely. So generally you'll also find your last gobbo hides in that secret crystal door. So between a level, going through a level, you got to get your 5 crystals. Once you get your 5 crystals, you got to get access to the secret door, which will have your 6 gobbo. Now, something cool in the game that they added, which was so satisfying when you figured it out as a child, because it's a very gritty sound. It's a surreal experience. You have your first stomp, right, and you break a box. First double jump. But if you keep it in, oh yeah, it was so satisfying. I loved it. I love the colors in this game. You know, caverns felt like caverns, lava felt like lava, a little foresty, grassy area felt like forest and grass. It was fantastic. Right, here we are, level 3, shout and lava. Alright, the sheep level. So the secret level at the end of this game is, it's almost like whack-a-mole. And there's going to be 3 little pots. Or tree stumps. I think in the forested island it's tree stumps, and the sheep pop out of the tree stump. So what they want you to do is, remember I was showing you when you jump and you strafe in the air, your guy will rotate until you're actually back on the ground, then he starts strafing. So that gets very confusing for people. And so you'll have a little keyboard in front of you that will, on this position, it'll be straight, and then the next position will be the left hand box, and then the right hand position will be the right hand box. But if you're doing this the whole time, and you're jumping and you're keying your sheep in the right order as they pop up, and all of a sudden you land and then you start turning, and now you start throwing off the horizontal line on what you were operating, on which you were operating. So that gets really difficult. So what I do is I cheat. So if that's my keyboard, to give you an idea, if this log is my keyboard, so the lava will represent the danger. So you're going left, you're going right, but if I touch a little bit, I go skew, I could jump into the lava, right? So then all I do to touch all the keys at once is I back up, I get my log on a horizontal line, and then I just do this. Now the keys are going, the sheep are going crazy, they're popping out, I rotate, I just keep pushing forward, and I just flip and run, and you hit all the buttons fast enough to trigger the sheep. So I will show you this to you once we get to that final level. There we go, let's get on the boat. Let's flip that guy off. I love the little art assets for this game, it's just fantastic. I feel like a lot of others also secret I found out. There was also a lot of games back then where like all your art was made in-house. So these guys, if you just touch the ground, they will hurt you, and like Sonic, you will lose all your rings, you will lose all of your crystals. So the only thing necessary here is you can pick up this couple crystals, but in total there's four crystals and there's 1 crystal, so that's 9 crystals. I won't give up 1/10 of the chance of a life, plus all the other crystals I have, at not a guaranteed, but an almost guaranteed loss of all my money. So I will ditch those crystals, I will get this one. I can't remember if these fire guys, if you can't hurt them or not, but I think you can't actually hurt them, they still hurt you no matter what, so you just got to kind of avoid it, but they won't target you. So I just take my life crystals, I accept my 2 lives, I go thank you very much. Same as Dark Souls, you got those calculated risks. I'll leave that for some guy who's into 100% completion no runs. Okay, here we go, gotta pay attention. Right, left. I'm lost. I don't know how good the recording is going to show this, but I got 33% chance. Okay, here we go, we got a heart. So we lost the gobbo. We are going to, at the end of the game, we're going to come back and get all these levels where we missed the gobbos, and we're going to go and complete them so that we can unlock the Skull Island. But it's pretty much, that's the one minigame in the game that I absolutely hate. I do not do good at it. I struggle immensely with it. Look at these rattlesnakes. Block, purple patches, there we are, lovely golden key. Let's get to the secret area, get our crystals, get our money. So what's nice about this game is you can farm, if there's a level that you're really good at, that you know makes a lot of money, you can, at the expense of time and lives, well not lives, because I mean just time, you can farm crystals to make so see what I mean by the inner secret area? There's just a jelly pad in there, but now you can also look at shadows if there's anything above a jelly pad. So how do you set up this lovely thing? You go bounce, move forward, bounce, move forward, bounce, move forward, strafe 1 key forward, okay, bounce, move forward, and then you flip around and you got a lovely nummy line of crystals. Oh my goodness, almost 2. There we go, here we go. Alright. I love these balloons. Now, in this game, there is no reward for killing monsters. So if you can, the same as a fight in real life, if it doesn't mean anything, avoid it. It means nothing to you. if that monster's too risky and you sitting on 99 crystals, right? Like check that, I'm on 52. That's half of a life. I'm gonna need these lives on the later levels because I don't do so good on the later levels. Right, so we are going to, nice and simple, keep our crystals, not take chances, and build up our lives for the tough levels, because trust me, they do come. In this game there's underwater levels, there's frozen levels, there's all sorts of stuff. The best theme in this for me ultimately was at the end of the game, the fourth island is the castle of the bad guy. And it's like a castle theme, but it's just fantastic. I love it. So this is what I wanted to show you. Let me get my keys, make sure all my keys are nice. This is the gamepad. Boom. So there's your gamepad. There's your sheep. There's that one. And you flip and you run and you flip and then you run and then you flip. And that's all you do. Oh, too much there. Oh. There you go. Score enough points, get your gobbo, which is the best reward you can get in the mini games. So this level sucks. We got to remember this level because this level has two mini games I'm bad at, which is the sheep mini game and that shuffle box mini game for that 6 gobbo. So this island is definitely a problem. Let's save our progress quickly just in case something bad happens. Dog jumps off my lap again, which is what happened earlier while we had the intermission. Alright, here we go. This was 1.3. This is 1.B1. They're the feeble. Why is it called They're the feeble? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. Yeah. This is a lovely floating platform. These platforms were very scary as a kid because obviously, I'm not sure if you guys ever saw that Mario graphic where they showed you get all the spots where a guy actually jumps and then the guy removes the rest of the image, and then all of a sudden these jumps look a lot scarier because it's just highlighting the spots where you have to land, but then you've been doing it normally all along and not wasting moves. So this level with these kind of platforms have the same principle. You get scared of all this open space that you can jump off of, but it's easy. Once you're on that platform, it automatically moves forward. Alright, get some crystals. Time your lava. Kick the minion. Time the next lava. Guys, don't get hasty with the lava. The lava always kicks your butt. Get some crystals. Get some crystals. Okay, we're up to 50 crystals. We do not want to die right now. This boss, I hate this boss. That's why we got 50 crystals. Okay, so you're gonna run, gets close, he's out of breath, then you kick his ass. You jump and tail whip him in the head. Alright. Ah! There we are. And then you whip him again, and then 1/3 shot should do it. So this is one of your first boss levels. So that's why I said B1, or was boss 1, most likely. Okay, you got to kind of trim it closer to him so that he can actually get close to trigger his out of breath, and then you whip him, and that's it. End of the level. 50 coins goes in the kitty. You get another life. Bam, 14. I wonder if I hadn't lost those other coins, we would have been close to a 15th life. And there we are, stage 1-4, the Tumbling Dantini. Let's save that. Thank you everyone very much for joining me on my CROC adventure. I appreciate it a lot, and I will catch you on the next episode.